That's the bell ringing on Wall Street, and it means the US markets are open. We are live around the world, and it is time for the money news that matters. I'm Ben Bland, and this is Talking Business. Let's run you through the headlines. Our top story: doing business in China just got tougher for American companies. China has imposed tariffs on $3 billion of imports from the US as the growing tensions edge closer to perhaps a full-blown trade war. We're going to be live in Beijing to hear from an expert who says these tariffs aren't too damaging to US companies, but the threat of a protracted trade conflict has them extremely concerned. Delivering a blow to Amazon, the US President Donald Trump accuses the retail giant of ripping off the post office and not paying enough taxes. We've also got the very latest from the global markets. We'll keep an eye on those. And as Twitter becomes the latest site to ban cryptocurrency adverts to protect its users from potentially dangerous investments, we hear from one expert how to navigate the dizzying world of digital currencies. That's all to come on this edition of Talking Business. Hello and a very warm welcome to the programme, wherever in the world you're watching. Business has just got tougher for US companies in China thanks to a range of new import tariffs that have come into force. The Chinese government is imposing tariffs on 128 products ranging from pork to wine. The US sends about $3 billion worth of them to China every year. Now, they've done it because the US imposed levies of 25% on steel and 10% on aluminium, which it alleges are against what it alleges are unfair trade practices. But there are fears of more to come because since President Trump has announced another $60 billion worth of tariffs, China has yet to respond to that. And all of this is because the leader of the world's biggest economy wants to cut its trade deficit with China, which came in at $375 billion last year. So effectively, President Trump wants to sell more to China and buy less. Let's get more on this from William Zarrant, chairman of the American Chamber of Commerce in China, where he advocates on behalf of US companies working there. He's also a former minister for commercial affairs at the US Embassy in Beijing. Bitcoin, as you may know, is the biggest and best-known cryptocurrency, but there are now in total more than 1,300 cryptocurrencies out there. Their rise has sparked a growing backlash from regulators against what are essentially unsecured assets, and that has coincided with several social media companies banning adverts linked to them amid a rise in scams. Well, with me is Junian Wong, who is a reporter with the tech website Quartz. So, June, how do people know if what they're being offered is a genuine, good cryptocurrency investment or they're potentially falling for a scam? What are the telltale signs? That's it for Talking Business. We'll be back again with more business news for you tomorrow. See you soon. Bye-bye.